Yo, hello guys, what is up? Real Diversity here. We're back with a video. We're finna name the top 5 cards you should be jumping on as soon as my team comes out. This is a my team video. It should be in the title, so you should already know before you clicked on it. But if you didn't know, there you go. We're gonna heads up, 3 of the players off on the list are all point guards and 2 other positions. But mainly, and the reason some of our point guards is because there is position lock this year. So point guards have a really higher impact this year than previous years. And usually players like the third, your small forward doesn't matter too much. Small forward, power forward usually don't play that big of a role in my team early year. You don't, as long as they're solid, good on defense, can dunk and hit open shots, that's all you need out of a small forward. So you don't really need nothing crazy out of there. But I suggest you do get like T-Mac or Vince Carter as your starting card. I suggest you get one of those because and I mainly suggest Vince Carter because you can run him at the 3 or 2, and maybe you can do the same for Tracy McGrady, but I'm not 100% sure. But Vince Carter or Tracy McGrady, 95% of people are going to be picking Tracy McGrady off jump. But let me get into the video. So first on the list, DeAaron Fox. DeAaron Fox is a super quick guard. He's great. He's a great scorer. If you didn't know, I'm sure they probably even boosted his stats up a little more after some Team USA plays and things like that. But he should not be high at all if you can't get him like off rip in the packs or anything like that. But he should not be worth much at all. So he's a great guard to start off early with. He's super quick. So that obviously right there, speed kills. So he's gonna be first down on the fast break. Give him the ball. It's an open lane for him. It's over after that. On defense, he's gonna be able to get. And trust me, there is a different type of contest. If you can get to your man on D, you are essentially stop them on fast breaks. And it's no more. So it's no more like you got a foot ahead. But if the man is on your hip, then it is a good chance you're gonna miss like a layup or something like that. Second on the list, Chris Paul. And like I said again, there is position lock. So position lock, you can't pit LeBron at the point. You may not be able to have Ben Simmons at point, things like that. It's not gonna be no super tall guards because there's a position lock. So you can't be running anybody like huge at the point guard. So probably the biggest you can do is maybe a upgradable card like Tracy McGrady. May be able to run point after you've upgraded one of them evolution cards, maybe after you evolve it. But I'm pretty sure his secondary might be small for it. So but that's just some, it may be, those evolution cards, it may be able to go to point guard. The point guards are really going to be. So you want this card like Chris Paul. One, he's great on defense. He's a veteran. He's a great scorer, great passer. He's going to automatically be an 80 something. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. He's not going to be high in auction house at all, sadly. But this is the year for small point guards like him, Isaiah Thomas, who really can shine. And I always usually pick Chris Paul on my team, even regardless of his size, even because early in the year most people don't run those super huge sets yet. But anyways, yeah, he's a great option there. And so second on the list, Pascal Siakam, sorry, the power forward started for Spurs during their championship. I'm sure he's gonna be getting a major boost this year, so I'm sure he's a card to definitely look out for. He should not be super high or anything in auction house, but he definitely is a card who I feel like they will boost. He's gonna probably be super great on defense. He's gonna be good on scoring. His release is pretty easy. Obviously he can post up. He's just an ideal power forward, and I feel like you can't really go wrong there. And it's just an early card I feel like you should shoot for, because obviously power forwards are harder to get. Power forwards, small forwards are usually the 2 hardest positions to get in the game, and I feel like he is definitely one you can get, and you can definitely have him for maybe a month or so, even though he may only be like a gold or something like that card. He's definitely a card I feel like he's definitely not gonna be gold though, but he shouldn't be expensive at all. something you can definitely buy. Knockouts super cheap. What? And second, Zion. Zion is the most, well, okay, I might have messed up on that one because Zion is so hyped around. His car is probably gonna go for a buttload, but I imagine getting his car through other methods besides the auction house should not be hard. And also, by the way, guys, they said the auction house would be super easy. You don't gotta jump through 10 loops and hop skips and whatever to get it. Like last year you had to, man, you had to pretty much, oh, here, hold on, let me see here. Wait, I couldn't show you guys there, but I was gonna show you guys that if you're on the hip of your defender, that they don't that it's hard to get on the fast breaks. But secondly, so Zion might be super hyped, so he's gonna have like a lot of hype around him, and that's gonna be one of those cars that he's definitely gonna have super high vertical poster, you know, dunk like that. So he's definitely gonna be someone good to have at the 2. But he might be position locked at the 3. But if you can't get him at the 2, that would be like super great because he would definitely be able to fly high. I don't know obviously about anything else. Actually, no, he'd be great at the small forward because I think you want to make sure you have like a spot up shooter at your 2, maybe like a JJ Redick, Kyle Korver. I don't think is Kyle Korver still, if Kyle Korver's still not in the league, then I guess it's anybody that's really good at just spot up and shooting would be great. Klay Thompson, for example, would be great for that. Also, last card, Ja Morant, second overall pick in the draft. Super I don't want to say underrated player. I think he gets probably enough, just the right amount of hype as he needs. But he's super great player. He's gonna be quick. He's gonna be basically DeAaron Fox 2.0 in almost a nutshell. And I'm just assuming they're gonna give him some pretty nice handle. You know, I just have really high hopes for the card. But like again, I didn't realize those last 2 cards just because they have so much hype. Maybe John Morant, not as much as Zion, but since I feel like they have a little bit of hype on them, their cars may go pretty high in auction house. These are supposed to be super, you know, cheap cars that anyone, you pretty much can get as soon as you unlock the auction house for maybe like 2,000-3,000 or whatever. But well, Chris Paul usually, I don't know how auction house is gonna be this year, but Chris Paul usually is like 9,000, which is pretty low for like, what is he like? He's usually gonna be like a ruby, sapphire. He's gonna, you know, he's obviously always higher than gold or something like that. But a car like him usually does not go for high at all in the auction. So you want to definitely look out for some under, you know, rated cars, and you definitely want to go shoot for the cars that's gonna have a really high on one stat. That's really good at one thing. And I think I used to see some videos a while back that would talk about this, especially if like there would be videos where they make like all gold teams or all silver, or, you know, even all bronze. And what you want to shoot for in those teams is a player that can do just one thing really well. And like I said with Zion, dunking. You get him on a fast break, he's gonna look like MJ out there. I promise you guys, he's gonna be one of those cars that's just gonna be OP in my team early on. Probably a car you definitely maybe want to have on your bench or something like that, just so he really can get his shine on and things like that. But you want a car straight off as soon as you start that can do just one really good thing either way, like guard. Like when I say Chris Paul, you want that defense. When you go say play domination, or if you want to go hop straight into triple threat, other guards are not finna, you know, it's not gonna be easy for them, especially so early in the year. Not everyone's gonna have Curry and things like that, so that's just an immediate guard stopper right there and things like that. So, and Siakam's gonna be great on defense, offense. He's gonna. That's why I'm hesitant of putting him on a list, because I feel like he's gonna be probably a higher level than he should be. Like he probably won't be. You normally expect him to be in gold, but he probably may be a little bit higher than that this year, just because of how happy he's getting. But these are obviously, guys, not super famous cars, because those cars are gonna be going for almost. It's so crazy how they're gonna be going for near like 100,000 off. It's just like LeBron's gonna be going for like 100 something just the first few days, and it's so crazy because cars like that, like 3 months later, don't even sell for like over 10,000. So pick your poison there. I really suggest you probably save your money for until diamonds, become affordable. I wouldn't rush to go blow your money on, you know, anything like a amethyst or anything like that. You know, I suggest you just try to get those through other methods and things like that. But anyways, if you're still here, guys, please thank you for the support. Hit the like button, subscribe, please. I will be dropping content non-stop this weekend. Gears and 2K20 both release Friday. I already have an early start video for Xbox. If you want to check that out, go check that out. And you better play like 12-15 hours early on 2K or Gears, whichever one you like better. But anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoy RealDiversity. Peace.